I didn't work plan for them, which of course, sell a house, because we lost our house, that we had a beautiful small home in area that we bought back in 2005. First, you need to eat it in the first few hours. Hi, my name is Pierrick Boyer, and I'm based in Melbourne, where I run a Reverie Cafe in Croissant and Doncaster, West Hills. The very first moment, and it's what really shaped my career in somehow, is when I was 5 to 8 years old. I grew up next to a pastry shop near west of Paris, at Croissant. And my dad was a plumber. My grandfather was in the coal business. And I knew I didn't want to do that. I was always next door, I guess, sampling ice cream, eclair, pastries, croissants. That was natural. I really like that controlled, consistent environment. So I did my apprenticeship at 16 to 18. 18 to 22, I worked in a work associations called the Compagnons du Devoir. They really teach you the real true values to work on the 7 virtues of transmitting, giving back, passing on your knowledge, stuff like that. Then I went to California for 5 years, met my French wife over there, came back to Paris. I preferred California. Then went to Boston for a year for the reopening of the Ritz-Carlton as a sous chef. Then I worked at the Plaza Athénée. And Plaza Athénée is the excellences in hospitality hotel. Work with Christophe Michalak. I really learned on the minimalistic and mastering of your craft. Then I was already set in Australia. Massimo Di Luca, the former executive chef, food and beverage manager at the RSTV, got me the interview question and connection. An amazing mentor, manager, pushed me to figure it out by myself. After opening for RSTV, it was a lot better because I was able to design my own kitchen. So after designing the whole kitchen and shops, I wanted to open my own stores. And that's why I've designed the whole 500 square meter here. And that was a fantastic experience because I've done it before for someone else. We went through a lot more difficulties than anticipated on the Parent Square, Cattle Square constructions. It didn't go as planned for them, which of course was made a lot harder for us. After 6 months, we had to liquidate, close the shop, clean everything, sell our house. We reopened with someone else. And COVID came in. We had to remove 2 stores. So 7.5+ years later, and doing all that, having a young daughter in very young age, so mentally it was a lot harder than it can be explained. But that's what it is. Life throws you at new things and you have to keep going. And that, yes. So of course I will be a judge, not for Australia. Why I got really excited when I got asked for is because it's in international competitions and Croissant now are better. Can we do better? Absolutely. All of that is all about the fine tuning details of temperature, moisture, flour, butter. Here, it's a small committee. You're helping us basically to raise money to allow us to compete and represent Australia's. Because as we know, it's really tight for smaller companies, larger companies because of the economy. So really help your small local businesses because having local support even more necessary than before, I would say. It's in me. I believe that when that's something you're passionate, it's been your professional life for so long. I will almost say it's in me to teach back and take time to mentor other chefs. I've done it in several other programs, mentoring chefs, traineeship, going to professional schools to answer questions and so on. It's not about money. I'm working more, try to mentor and to give some keys for each person to flourish, to learn. So you have to know about yourself to evolve. Wow, just to be part of that would be amazing. That should set her for a line of conduct in somehow that she will have a trophy or recognitions that she can carry on. That would definitely have some value for her future if she keeps going in that perfectionist mentality to keep the standard as high. And that she will get much reward. There's some fierce competition with France, Belgium, England, US. The little disadvantage that we have, we're pretty far away, and it's really hard for us to get the flour, butter because of cost of freight and so on. So you do some extra difficulties, but again, bring it on. Otherwise, it would be boring. If a lot of persons can back Paula in terms of coming to the event to support, they will help contribute and to be part of a journey. Like I'm contributing my time, the place, the logistic, buying equipment. She's taking her time to be part of a journey. It's basically experience that money cannot buy in somehow. If you can put 150, 100 or buying a ticket for the event, It's going to be fun. So we will have some pastries that you can buy, some that you can come, you will eat, you can take photos, take time with Paula and myself if you want, and you're part of bringing something to the table. Amazing, right? Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Paula. Thank you to help us to bring awareness on something that we've spent a lot of time already in the last few months. I really take it as a fun part and as a learning experience and sharing and giving back what we're going through. Thank you.